All right, so take a look. We are getting ready to talk about run-on sentences, and we already did. We already talked about some of you guys. I've noticed this in your writing, and we're going to work on it. All right, so a run-on sentence combines two or more independent clauses, right? We know what an independent clause is, right? We talked about those. They joined two of them incorrectly, right? I walked in the snow. It was cold. What do we need there? How could we fix that? I walked in the snow. It was cold. This is a run-on sentence. It's missing something. I walked in the snow, period. It was cold. That works. Or how about, I like this better. I walked in the snow, comma. Could we just use a comma? No. You can't use a comma in place of a period. Comma has to be followed by a conjunction. And the conjunction I'm going to use is and. I walked in the snow, comma, and it was cold. So I don't want you using semicolons right now. You're not ready for that. Okay? But yes, you maybe could. But we're not doing that. Okay. You ready? How about this? A comma splice happens when two independent clauses are joined with a comma. That doesn't work, right? You can't just use a comma in place of a period. Listen to how this works. You ready, Bristol? He ran in the street. The car stopped. That doesn't work, right? That doesn't work. How could we fix it? Well, we could change it to a period, right? He ran in the street, period. The car stopped. Or how about, which one would make a little better sense? He ran in the street, comma, and what do we need there? And the car stopped. That could work, right? All right. Fix a run-on sentence by writing separate sentences or combining the sentences correctly. How do we combine them correctly? Can you just use a comma to combine them? It's got to be a comma and a what? Yes. I walked in the snow. It was cold. All right, that turns to I walked in the snow. You could use a semicolon. It was cold. I don't love that, though. I walked in the snow, comma. This is what I like, comma, and it was cold. All right? All right. Correct each run-on sentence and comma splice by separating it into two sentences or combining the clauses correctly. We have a new car. It is bright red. How could we fix that one, David?
Maybe a period.
You could join it, put it into two sentences. How could we do it using a comma and a conjunction?
Do a comma right after car and then maybe put and it is like that.
Yeah, let's try that. We have a new car, comma, and it is bright red. Period. Does that work? Sure it does, right? All right, can you guys fix the rest of those run-ons? I'm sure you could. Let's take a look at the back page real quick. Shall we?
Can we do that? We shall not.
You're going to do both of these.
On the other side. Yeah, there's a lot more than the other side. Yeah, I don't like this side. 6 plus 7. Whoa.
All right, here we go. Let's take a look. A run-on sentence combines two or more independent clauses incorrectly. Right. It may be missing a coordinating conjunction and a comma. Summer is coming. I can't wait for summer break. Summer is coming, comma, and I can't wait for summer break. But wouldn't that be a capital at the beginning there? How about this one? It may include a comma splice, but it does not include the coordinating conjunction. In other words, they used a comma in place of a period without the conjunction. Summer is coming. I can't wait for summer break. That doesn't work, right? You need that coordinating conjunction right there, right? It may include a comma and a coordinating conjunction, but has too many independent clauses. Ready for this one? This is new. This concept is new. Are you ready? Are you ready? Summer is coming, and I can't wait for summer break, and I am excited to go swimming. No, that's too many. So where do we need to make a new sentence? Summer is coming, and I can't wait for summer break. I think we need a new sentence there. Get rid of the and, right? I am excited to go swimming. Summer is coming, and I can't wait for summer break, period. I am excited to go swimming. Yes, that makes sense. A sentence fragment may lack a subject or they called it a verb, but what do we call it? Predicate, right? Subject or a predicate, or both. It can also be a dependent clause, right? Missing a verb. A new car. A new car. A new blue car. What are we missing? We're missing the subject and the predicate. I bought, right? A new car. Missing a subject. Blank waited for a long time. How about this one? I waited for a long time. Missing a subject and a verb. From 10 o'clock on. So, I worked from 10 o'clock on, right? Dependent clause. Before he had written, that's a dependent clause. You're like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, we're missing. So, down at here, you're going to read each sentence. You're going to write C if the sentence is written correctly, okay? How about you just write the word correctly? If it is a run-on sentence or a sentence fragment, write the number from above that correctly describes the sentence. All right, so you're gonna say that sentence is either a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or one of the 5s. You could say, or 5, I'm sorry, these are all numbered, 6, or 7, okay? You guys got it? You guys have it? All right. I want you to go work on those right now. You have my video if you need help. Go.